Hi there guys, how you going? So, the high score challenge for Final Boss Xemnas has arrived. It's a really powerful medal. It's on par with the strongest medals in the game when evolved to 7 stars. So, if possible, you want to pick this up. If you're the kind of person that says, oh, I can never earn the high score percentage bonus medals, I want to tell you that this is the one you can definitely earn asterisks, like a 99% guarantee you can earn it. If you can complete any of the difficult content nowadays, you can definitely earn this medal, seriously. I'm going to show you that through bringing 0% with me and only borrowing 26% off an ally and still completing this thing. So we're going to go ahead and bring some defensive boosting medals right here. If you don't have that and you want to borrow like an Ava, for example, or if you have like a Demix that you pulled for, because for whatever reason Demix doesn't count as a high score percentage bonus medal, I guess go for it. But it's really strange. If you want to go ahead and borrow an Ava, feel free to do so. I'm going to borrow this Riku just for a little bit more damage. I'm just trying to show you that we're going to get through, like we're going to damage our way through this one. And to not worry about percentage medals whatsoever. So I'm borrowing this Riku. We've got 0% going in, borrowing 26% from the Riku. And I'm going to try and take this thing on. We need to achieve 55 million to get that final boss Xemnas. So let's go ahead and do it. It's a really super interesting high score challenge, this one. So again, I'm just going to kind of talk over the footage because nothing much else is happening. Super interesting high score challenge because the reward medals that give you additional percentage are kind of strange. Usually in a high score challenge, you want to have medals featured in banners from the beginning of this current high score challenge, like in this case Xemnas, from the beginning of this one to the end of the previous one. So in that case, you know, Bob and Jack. For whatever reason, they've skipped a few medals, and I can show you the proper list in a second, but for whatever reason, we've skipped, like, you know, Rox's first Riku is a percentage medal in this high score challenge. But I guess they forgot that HD Namine EX was like the non-mercied, extremely valuable and desirable medal from that banner. So that medal isn't included as a percentage medal in this. And again, it was not super useful in this high score challenge, but still you think, well, yeah, you'd want to include that anyway because the people that went out of their way to pull for it, partially thinking, well, I mean, surely at least a little bit thinking, well, I'll pull for this and it'll help me out in the high score challenge and it'll give me advantage over those that don't in the high score challenge that comes up later. Now, of course, you never ever take that for granted, and it's never a guarantee that's going to happen, but there's been enough of a pattern at this point in the game that it would make sense, but I don't know, for whatever reason they didn't include it. They didn't include Illustrated Dusk, which came a little bit before that. What makes that extremely interesting is because JP did. JP included all of those medals, and in fact, Axel Plus from last month as a percentage medal for this high score challenge, so I don't know, super interesting. Okay, so we clear out 2 rooms with 3 enemies in each room, and then we come to this final room right here with tons of two very difficult enemies in it, with lots and lots of HP. So this gentleman on the right here goes ahead and regenerates his HP. I'm gonna, you know, try and figure out how to properly manipulate that in a little bit, find out where the barriers are. But for now, we're just trying to complete this thing with 55 million, and we just go ham on it. Bit of defensive boost, away we go, and yeah, you can see that my medals here are have, you know, at 7 stars, and in this case have extra attack, but I can tell you right now it isn't necessary. It's only going to clear out the content faster. With the turtling that we're doing, aka buffing ourselves up to +7 general defense, +7 magic defense, and getting rid of their general attack. Yeah, we're pretty much taking this thing out with no worries here, so yeah. I don't know why they're making it very easy to everyone to get the high score challenge medal, but I'm super happy about it. It used to be a really, I don't know, not sad, but I guess kind of sad thing for like the collector and me at least, when you go into a high score challenge and be like, I am never ever going to see that medal. I'm never ever going to see this medal that they're giving away. I think it's better the way they do it now, even if they just give you just 1 copy of it, so you can never, you know, you'll never have any traits on it, and you'll still have to work very hard to gilt it if you, or, I mean, nowadays 6 Mickey and Brooms isn't that hard to come by. I mean, it's still rare, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, you still have to work to make it usable, but it isn't like out of your options forever, you know. Past high score challenge medals have just gone and will never ever be back, you know, and even if they are, well, I mean, I'd love for them to be earnable as an event one day, but in their current standing, they're never ever coming back, and if they come back in a banner, people will just laugh at them and be like, no, we're not, as if we're going to pull for this, no freaking way. I don't know, if this trend continues, and they at least give you 1 copy of the high score challenge medal for every high score challenge, and then, you know, the real contenders fight at the very top for the boosted copies and the additional trait rolls, I'm super happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Because again, we can't all compete in every high score challenge. But if we can at least get some of the rewards out of it, well, at least even just one of the rewards out, and have that album slot be filled up so it's not permanently empty, then I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, rant's almost over, and we're back to the high score challenge. We're nearly done. So again, counter-raising medals and counter-ignoring medals are certainly the way to go. That's pretty much why I borrowed Riku. He just hits like a truck, just such a friggin' truck. Okay, and we are at 45 million out of the 55 that we need. This guy's a little bit annoying because he can randomly cast poison on you at the end of a turn. But if you have any poison resist on you, or just don't get unlucky twice, then you should be okay. In terms of how much damage he's going to deal to us, it shouldn't be too bad, again, when we're fully buffed up. But I guess we'll see that pretty soon. So we'll do one run here on 0%, and then we'll go in with the maximum that I can luckily bring, just because I got quite lucky preemptively here. And then, yeah, we'll give that a go. Okay, so defense boost 4 max and defense boost 5, pretty handily saving us there. I wouldn't want to get too much lower than that, but it seems we've done the job, so we can't really complain. Closing in on our 55 million, we're already at 51, and he's still got a fair bit of health left to go, and of course we'll get that bonus from defeating him, which will push us over the line. But yeah, thank you to everyone that joined me on my stream today as we plowed through this event. That was an experience, and I really do want to thank you guys. You guys that were there, you know. And yeah, thank you for everyone that was giving me tips. Thank you for everyone that suggested, who did the legwork actually, and found out that you could do this on just 26%. We were figuring it out what's the minimum we could do. And we've theorized 21, but we haven't actually tested that yet. So I do think, though, that everyone should be able to get minimum 26%, probably minimum 52%, to be honest. Like, borrowing one 26% medal and having even, like, a trait medal of your own, you should definitely be able to get a much higher score than this. But the fact of the matter is, if you've been playing for even a little while and have a couple of defense boosting skills and a couple of offensive skills and some second chance, I really think everyone should be able to get through this. But let's now switch over to my run through.